Hello, and welcome to the Barren Breaks. So yeah, just at the cinemas, at Palace Cinemas, Bourne, for Freud's last session. Yeah, in fact, the last movie that Barren saw was actually in. What was it? It was in Townsville. It was in Townsville, and of course it was the Assange, the Julian Assange movie. And now watching Freud's last session on the day Barren's birthday. And of course, Assange, well, he's just headlines all around the world today. So yeah, it's pretty good. And bought some popcorn, as you do, Barra. And so yes, so 2006, Barren graduates with a PhD. What's so significant about the 26? That's right. The start of Wimbledon, 26th of June. Was the start of Wimbledon, and 26th of the 6th, 2006, where Six Love, the Triple Babel, can be obtained out of 26th of the 6th, 2006. In fact, made a post on this, and Barren was dating a Renat, and Saint Renat, and the Grandma Tristan, and Tristan went on a date with Renat to watch the Australian Open in 2006. So 2006, cheers. Fairly significant. Also 2009, Michael Jackson died, didn't he? 2009, 26th of June. I think it was the 25th, but that was the US. So it was 25th in the US, but 26th. Barren's birthday being in Australia. 2019, also significant. Spiritual encounters or something, and now 2024. Julian Assange. So yeah, that's just great. And got some popcorn. Cheers to celebrate. Not bad. And of course, got the barrel top. Well, I don't know. May not be able to watch the State of Origin. This finishes at 8:20. I don't think there's any sort of place to watch a State of Origin around here. So I actually missed the State of Origin. Missed the first. What happened? Yeah, first State of Origin. That's right. Barren was in Kimberley's. They did have a TV there actually, but had to evacuate. There was this crazy guy on the tour, and oh, okay, huh? Oh, okay, fair enough. Yeah, Barren talking too loud. I mean, it is a cafe, but so cheers. So Barren in Kimberley's, had to evacuate Kimberley's, posted on about this after 5 days, some crazy guy on the tour. So, and then went back to Broome. Now there was a guy, it was called Muhammad in the dorm, but I don't know, that was kind of it. So there was that black snake at the camping ground. Well, there was the ants, the green ants, the black snake. Following morning, there was someone called Trista at the service station. Then they went evacuated. Went to Kununurra, but actually went to Broome, and there was that octopus circulating around. Yeah, almost trod on this octopus. It wasn't a blue ringed, but it was an octopus. And then went to Broome, town in Broome, Cable Beach backpackers, and a guy called Muhammad. So I don't know, but that was kind of it. So I don't know. Yeah. But actually got a photo. I remember when I saw the Julian Assange movie, the guy who was hosting that, he was doing a lot of research. I think he met up with, who was it, Julian's brother. What's his name? I saw him interviewed. Someone shipped them. But it's actually it's Julian Paul Hawkins. Yeah, everyone says Julian Assange. It's actually Julian Paul Hawkins. Yeah, it's like Ashley Barty and Corey Goff. So we should get the right names anyway. But anyway, we took a photo, and that photo, Barron was in that photo, and that photo did go to Julian Assange. So he would keep that photo. I don't think he would throw that photo out. Given the significance, we saw the movie in Townsville. It was a final night that the movie was actually, in fact, they put on an extra screening, and Barron just happened to be in Townsville. And in fact, Julian Assange is from Townsville. Yeah, that's right. He's from Townsville as well. He went to university, I believe. And we took the photo, and the photo was sent to Julian. So, which Barron, of course, was in. And now, of course, Julian Free on Barron's birthday. I mean, you can't top that. I mean, come on. Yeah. And now Barron, of course, at the movies now, watching Freud's Last Session. In fact, it is the last session of Freud's Last Session. And Barron has actually been doing some work on Freudian psychology. I think I've actually solved this problem now about the Freudian triangle and the understanding of the Freudian triangle. So it is kind of on the right track, but it's not quite. Yeah, it's not quite the best model, but it's on the right track. And why he doesn't include the mind as part of the subtle body, I just have to have a look at that. But that doesn't make sense. Yeah. And it may be because the mind is not the key thing. It's actually the ego. It's the ego, or the real. Yeah, there's false ego and there's real ego. Whereas Freud talks about ego and superego. So I just have to look at that in that context. And so I think he was on the right track, Freud. Believe it or not, I think Freud has actually is probably more significant. Well, I think he's a better scientist than possibly than Einstein. As good as Einstein is, I think Freud could actually be a little bit better because he's looking at the subtle body. And the interesting thing is, can the subtle body be defined by physics? Maybe not, because it hasn't actually been uncovered. Chemists and physicists have not uncovered the subtle body. They cannot explain the mind by physics, but they don't exist, but they can't explain it by physics. And it may not be able to be, even though it's material. But having said that, real ego could actually be spiritual rather than false. I don't know, I have to look into it, but it's pretty complex stuff. Yeah, cheers. Now I was going to put that flyer. Yeah, that's right. There's a flyer. There's a colouring in board at the cinema. I may put a flyer of the Minuscule Lad. I was at the Krishna Temple this morning, and yeah, made that post. Srila Prabhupada. Of course, Srila Prabhupada died 1977, and Barron born 1977. I think it was 14th of November, something like that. Srila Prabhupada passed away. Didn't end up going to the midday rati, but I'm going on Sunday, so that's fine. At St Kilda today, and then sort of head back into town. What happened? Okay, so maybe we'll live there. Go to, I don't know, Saints? I don't know, Giants? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You can go for any AFL team you want tonight. Okay? And that was the Barron Breaks.